Alright, these are some of the most missed questions from today's assignment. So the first one is find the area of a circle with a diameter of 4. Alright, so we know if the diameter is 4, that's going to tell us that our radius is going to be 2. Alright, our area formula is pi r squared. Alright, and our r is 2, so we'll drop that in. So I've got 2 squared, which is 4, so I'll have 4 pi. Alright, now that would be the ideal answer, to just put a 4 pi up in there. That is the exact answer, so that is one acceptable answer. The other answer that is acceptable is if you use the 3.14. Now we have to fight our urge to use the pi button on this because of how it's asked. So we're going to take our 3.14 times 4 and we'll get 12.56. Alright, again, if you actually go with your calculator pi button, that's going to cause a problem in terms of how Khan Academy reads it. So again, the safest is really the 4 pi, but either that or the decimal answer is totally fine in this problem based on how it's written. Alright, so that was first most missed problem. Next one is find the area of a circle with a circumference of 31.4. Alright, so if I do that, I've got 31.4 is circumference. Alright, so we know circumference equals 2 pi r. So I'm going to put that 31.4 equals 2 pi r. So 31.4 over 2 pi equals r. Alright, now it asks for the area, so area equals pi r squared. So I'm going to take that 31.4 over 2 pi, and I'm going to go ahead and drop that in. Alright, and then from this one, if I run through, I've got pi times, I've got 31.4 squared in the top, which gives me 985.96 over a 2 pi in the bottom. Alright, actually it's squared, so make that a 4 pi squared. Alright, so now I'm going to reduce, so I'm going to cancel one of the pi's. So now I'm at 985.96 over 4, and another pi in the bottom there. So I'm going to go ahead and divide out the 4. And that gives me a 246.49 over pi. Alright, now that would be as close to exact as we could get. If we take and divide out, I'm going to divide by the 3.14 again, and I get 78.5. Alright, so our correct answer on this one should be a 78.5. It didn't really specify what accuracy to leave. I think that they were intending on using the 3.14 as the approximation again, even though it didn't specify in this one. Alright, so if we're really looking exact, it's this answer here, but I have a feeling somewhere they implied that they wanted it to the tenths on this one. Alright, so those were the two from area of a circle. I have two problems from shaded region that were troublesome for people. So on this first one it says, what is the area of the shaded region? Round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So shaded regions, we're always going to find an outside area, and then we're going to subtract inside. So area of the outside minus area of the inside. Alright, so if I do that on this one, the outside is a rectangle that's 11 by 12. Alright, so that's going to give us an area of 132 for that piece. Minus, then I have the inside. The inside is a circle, so I have pi r squared. Our r value is 1. So I have pi times 1 squared, which is just pi. So overall for this area, I get 132 minus pi. Alright, this said round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to take 132 minus 3.14. And I get 128.86. Alright, so 128.86, that's to the nearest hundredth. Alright, and then the last one here is another shaded region problem. And we have an outer circle that's 11, so the area of that is going to be pi times 11 squared. Alright, that gives me the outer big circle, but then I want to subtract off the little inside circle, which is pi times 3 squared. Alright, so that's going to be a 121 pi minus a 9 pi. And if I do that subtraction, I end up with 112 pi. Alright, that would be my exact answer, but it said round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to take that 112 times 3.14, and that gives me 351.68. Alright, 351.68, and that would be the exact answer. Alright, hope that was helpful. Thanks.